So my Wharton experience started from this shirt that I'm wearing today. For some of you might know, it's my startup Hula, a consumer in real life social platform that I founded in 2020, quit my full-time job to launch in New York in 2021, and wrote my whole Wharton application about in 2022. I came into Wharton with 7,000 beta users at the time in New York, thinking just to check this degree off my bucket list and continue growing my app, but I found myself too naive. I went back home to Shanghai during my first winter break and decided to put a pin on growing my startup after my visit. After I came back to campus, because people, including a lot of you here who I met in the first semester, already associate me so strongly with this founder identity, I had such a hard time trying to explain why I'm not building Kula anymore. I remember I just felt ashamed and not know how to explain what had happened. What my friends and even my boyfriend didn't know was there were so many times that I was so stressed that I had to step outside of the classroom to practice long breathing because I felt I couldn't breathe properly. They didn't know I almost didn't remember doing any social or school activities in my first semester, and I always have meetings and long to-do lists till 2, 3 a.m. almost every day for 4 months. They didn't know when I went to the student house to ask the nurses to just listen to my heart because I felt that I could hear it beating so fast, and they in return told me that, oh, I think you're just too anxious. Most crucially, what they also didn't know was when I went back to Shanghai for the first time in 5 years and saw my parents, how worried and insecure they feel about my future, my career, my salary, and how many times they repeatedly mentioned their concerns during our family gatherings. I remember my dad told me, I find it hardest now because I need to support you, the young and the old, my grandparents who have multiple chronic diseases and a stroke last year. Yet I came back to Wharton, came back to this environment with the spirits of try something new, do something you would never do now, and focus on what you want to do, not what everyone else tells you to do, are highly praised and appreciated. I felt ashamed when I talked to other students who are starting their business. I found it too hard to explain why I quit or why I stopped pursuing my passion in this environment. Fast forward, some of you might know, I decided to take a 180 pivot into mental health when I needed to re-enter the working track in one direction or another. I wanted to try mental health because my own was fucked earlier. I became more and more interested in healthcare and decided to pursue a full-time career in that post-MBA. However, all of these decisions were viewed, what, why, to a lot of people. I probably say this with decent confidence that people doubt a lot of things that you say you want to do until the moment when you actually made it happen. Everyone started to cheer for you. But you know, very, very few did before. I remember I had to write such long emails when I co-networked with healthcare companies, explaining why I'm no longer founding my company and my pivot journey. Every email back then felt like it reinforced on my failed path. I want to share my story today for the past 2 years, mainly because I still owe LinkedIn an update. I was secretly adding my summer internship in mental health without any notification or post to my network because I don't know how to explain all my updates to others. As I was very lucky to find my full-time job recently, I still feel the hesitance to announce to the world, especially outside of the Wharton that, oh hey, by the way, I'm not an active founder anymore. I'm going to work for someone and doing healthcare now. You hear people say quite often that, oh, they don't care about what you do, don't give a duck. I thought to myself, what if I cared? I say so many today because I think I'm finally making peace with myself after a 2-year self-therapy journey, and because I'm still in many, many ways extremely grateful for my Wharton experience. Without a big, wide, top-tier platform like Wharton, I would never be exposed to so many different types of opportunities, alumni, conferences, events, professors, classes, speakers, and so on. Many of them opened up my perspectives and showed me more positive possibilities that I can achieve in my life. Without these 2 years, I would never understand the importance of mental health. I would never finally admit that, yes, I just can't really do it all. And I would never truly pick up my parents' unspoken wishes for me. place like Wharton is hard. Sometimes it crushes my confidence in so many ways. It makes me feel that I'm even more ordinary than I thought I would be. As someone who did not do consulting or banking at all, I felt inadequate in a lot of conversations here. But what I hope to leave with today's sharing is, listen to your heart, despite what the environment might say otherwise. Keep fighting for what feels right to you, despite everyone else didn't believe you can actually make it happen. And please take care of your body and your mind. We'll all find the job that we want or go to that trip at one point of our life. Commit to less and don't burn yourself out. Last, I want to thank my dear friend at Wharton who supported me, encouraged me, picked up my cause, hear me cry over wine. Even when you all must feel physically and mentally exhausted sometimes, you have been so kind to me. So these are some of what Wharton has taught me. Thank you.